Hello, everyone. This is André from the Mental Health, and I'm here with Fee and Gary, the new co-presidents of BIGSPD. Do you want to say hello and introduce yourselves?
I'm Fee. I'm a lived experience leader. I co-lead the complex emotional needs pathway across central and northwest London NHS. I've also worked as a lived experience practitioner, as a trainer, facilitator, and a peer worker as well in a third sector organisation. I've been coming to BIGSPD on and off, I think, since about 2014, and I've been on the exec since 2021 as well. So BIGSPD as an organisation is one I really care about and have watched evolve over the years. And it's really exciting now to have this opportunity to build on the amazing work that Ollie and Julia have done and then move things forward in this kind of new phase of the beginning of the next 25 years.
I'm Gary Lamph. I'm been involved with BIGSPD, coming to BIGSPD since 2010, not missed the conference, so really seeing BIGSPD grow in a really positive way. Being involved with the executive since 2017, so working in the capacity as secretary, communications officer, and more recently academic chair. So know the organisation quite well, but also have a vision to sort of take us to keep evolving and keep moving forward. So really passionate about that. And like Fee, I think BIGSPD's in my heart. I am just delighted really to be working alongside Fee as co-president.
So first of all, congratulations. Voted for by the exec, elected co-presidents. That's fantastic news. I've got to know you both a little bit over the last few years, and yeah, really pleased. It feels like BIGSPD is moving on to a new phase in safe hands. Tell us what you're planning.
One of the sort of key headline points from our manifesto is that what we do really well at BIGSPD is connect annually. We have a huge conference. It's grown massively. We have a diverse range of different presentations, different work being shared, lots of co-production. But we only connect once a year. So I think within our manifesto, what we wanted was a bit more of a ripple effect for BIGSPD. Not just that once a year. We want to connect with our membership more often. So things like growing our community of practice, which have started again recently, but having a real good strategic vision for what they look like. Historically, you had to pay extra to become a member of BIGSPD. So we had a membership of about, I think, 70 last time. And what we've done is we've changed under Oliver and Julia's presidency, we've changed that. And what happens now is when you come to a conference, you now become automatically a member for 12 months. So our membership has boomed quite significantly to this conference, 501 people. And what we want to do is give them lots of opportunity to connect with us, not just once a year. If they've got 12-month membership and the next time they see us as conference, it's not really their conference. So having the strategic vision for multiple ripple effect contact points, we think is going to make sure that BIGSPD is steered by our executive and myself and Fee, but actually it's navigated through the membership and what they want. It's their conference. We want our membership to help us grow it in the direction they think we should be going in.
And it's diverse in terms of lived experience, clinical people, researchers. It's not as diverse as it could be in other ways. What does the manifesto said on that front?
Yeah, so again, under Ollie and Julia's presidency, we finally stopped talking about the lack of diversity and kind of put some action to do it. So we have appointed the EDI consultant. He's been around this week very much on a scoping. How does it feel for him to be part of the conference, but also obviously speaking with people who are there as well. And we're really clear that it's not a question of, gosh, BIGSPD's got a problem, so we'll give it to Dave and he can fix it. We have the problem. We need to fix it. Obviously, with Gary and I leading with the exec and then through the membership. And Dave will help us work out how we do that. Because obviously, of course, there's a thing that we need presentations that are representative of more diverse or racialized communities, but we also need them on the exec. And we also need them in the poster presentations. And we also need them in the keynote speakers. And if the exec doesn't feel like an accessible place for someone from a diverse background, then we can say all we want about how much we are open to that, but they won't put themselves forward because it feels hostile. So there's a lot of work we need to be doing, and we are absolutely committed to doing that work and to keep doing it, because it's not something that you do once and then, oh, we've done that. It's a continuous learning and reflective and active process. And that's absolutely was one of our manifesto commitments that we will wholeheartedly stand by.
I suppose another point about reaching out is kind of reaching out internationally, reaching out to other academic organisations. What are you thinking on that front?
Yeah, again, within our manifesto, I think what we recognise is that from a BIGSPD perspective, what we want to do is influence. Obviously, there's influence when people come to conference, they get rich learning, they get shared knowledge. but actually influence more outside of Big Spud. So using this organisation as a vehicle for change, a vehicle to spotlight opportunities within our field of practice. So, and to do that, I think what we intend to do that is to link in with professional bodies. So there's lots of multidisciplinary professionals. Start linking in with them professional bodies, having a voice amongst them, but also linking in with the likes of ESSPD, ISSPD. So that's the European Society for the Study of Personality Disorder and International Society for the Study of Personality Disorder, linking in with those national conferences, which I think have a much more focused scientific sort of response to this work. But actually, I think they can learn from us and we can learn from them. What we do really is we embrace that diversity. Although there's things to improve on, we embrace it, particularly in terms of co-production. And we think we've got lessons they can learn from us. But equally, I think connecting with them and bringing that scientific sort of study into personality disorder as well, having those European partners and those worldwide leaders in this field, I think that's something we're quite passionate at, developing a much stronger and closer relationship with our partners from those organisations.
It's interesting, isn't it? I've really noticed a kind of critical tension in the organisation when you get talks from people like Giles Newton-Howe or this year Bo Back. When you bring in the hard science, the quantitative stuff, there's sometimes this kind of discomfort, which is good, I think, within Big Spud. But as you say, it's pushing it the other direction where you've got this amazing qualitative, co-produced lived experience work going on, which is almost non-existent in those events.
What a luxury to have a conference spread over 3 days, 2 whole days of presentations and seminars. I think we've had 7 plenary keynote speakers. So we can house all of that. And we've this year particularly, again, Ollie and Julia's initiative, but we work with our speakers to really beforehand, and you as well, I think we're part of that as academic chair, help them understand actually the nature of our conference, the nature of our delegates, the makeup of our participants. And actually, to me, it did feel that some of the way questions were raised this year, and very rightly so, but it did feel like they were done in a really respectful way and in a way of saying, like, look, I don't agree with you, but I can hear you and we can talk about this. And then there's another session over there that perhaps I really do agree with and I'm on board with. And we need to have room for all of that. We're not trying to ram everything into half a day or 9 till 5 on one day. We've got time, and that is such a luxury in a conference. So let's really hold that and house that debate, not just kind of go, it's this or it's this, and therefore it's not any of that.
And what's next, Gary, in terms of Big Spud and conferences?
Yep, we've actually confirmed where we're going next year. And I'm really excited to announce, because I'm in that region, live on the outskirts. We are going to Liverpool in 2025. So our Big Spud conference will be held in Liverpool. So more details will follow, but super excited about that. And my travel's going to be a lot shorter than it has been this conference.
The beautiful city of Liverpool. I love it. See you there.